Welcome to Cricket Happenings, dear friends and subscribers. Your host Ram here, welcoming you to this edition of the Cricket Happening show, as usual. And as I promised you, time permitting, I would be back with a full match report. Yes, I am here right now to give you the cricket updates from the DLF IPL 2012. So I will start off from the match that I left off. It was Rajasthan Royals versus Chennai Super Kings, where I given some cricket commentary, and you people really appreciated that, so thank you very much. So Rajasthan Royals finished with 146 for 4 in that, and Chennai Super Kings actually usurped the target, but not before having some drama here at the MA Chidambaram Stadium, where Mahendra Singh Dhoni had to hit the winning hit of the last ball of the 20th over thanks to Kevon Cooper and Brad Hogg, really throttling the Chennai Super Kings batsmen. Well, Rajasthan Royals made 146 for 4 with 26 coming in from Rahul Dravid of 28 balls with 3 fours and 1 6. Ajinkya Rahane contributing 15 of 10 balls with 3 fours. But Oi Shah and Maneria partnership was the vital one. 50 for 2 when Rahul Dravid departed, and that really swelled. In fact, I thought Rajasthan Royals in fact finished a lot of runs short. Probably they could have made 175 odd. Probably there was, I thought, the Chennai Super Kings bowlers bowled well, the spinners especially. And Ashok Maneria went on to make 36 of 34 balls with 2 fours and 1 6. Oi Shah as aggressive as ever, 52 of 43 balls with the 4 fours and 3 sixes. But that was a very good partnership which actually enabled Rajasthan Royals to come to a score of 146 for 4. And that partnership was worth 92 runs. Brad Hodge was not out on 3, 146 for 4. Kulashekra was absolutely on the money, 4 overs no made and 1 for 17. Bollinger got a bit of tap, 4 overs, 1 for 31. Dwayne Bravo was taken for runs, 3 overs for 32. Ashwin, as I said, the spinners, Ravichandran Ashwin did a wonderful job, 4 overs no made and 1 for 19 for him. Sharab Jagadi bowled 2 overs, 1 for 12 and 3 overs for 32 for Ravindra Jadeja, who was taken taken for runs. Chennai Super Kings, they didn't have a good start. In fact, Faf du Plessis was the one who was doing all the scoring there, while Subramaniam Badrinath was not really his usual self. And then Brad Hogg actually dismissed him, and Subramaniam Badrinath, sensing the urgency to attack, was gone as he was stumped by Srivats Goswami, the wicketkeeper, of the bowling of Brad Hogg for 15. So that was the breakthrough for the Rajasthan Royals. And after that, it was Suresh Raina who joined Faf du Plessis. Faf du Plessis, as you know, has been scoring very consistently for Chennai Super Kings, and that has been the real feature of this the Chennai Super Kings in IPL 2012. He has been the man who has been carrying the burden, and today he scored 73 useful runs of 52 deliveries, 6 fours and 2 sixes. He really likes to get on with the game, and that's what he has been doing. Suresh Raina made 26 of 24 balls with 3 fours, and that was the time in the 17th over when Suresh Raina left. It was 117 on the board, so it was not much, but what was good about it was Dhoni and Bravo were at the crease. They were taking their time, but also I would like to credit Kevon Cooper for bowling a marvellous spell of 4 overs no made and 23 runs and 2 wickets that he took. And he was the one who really stretched this Chennai Super Kings to the limit. And also, let's not forget Brad Hogg's contribution. He also bowled well, giving away a miserly 18 runs. So that was the key. And but Dhoni, with a cool head, the last delivery, he actually got Chennai Super Kings home with the winning run. So he was not out on 15 of 12 balls with 1 4. Dwayne Bravo was not out on 16 of 10 balls with 1 4. 147 for 3. Of the last ball of the 20th over, Chennai Super Kings winning the match. The bowling figures: Maneria bowled 2 overs for 10. Stuart Binney, 2 overs went for 20. Amit Singh, 4 overs, none for 45. He's getting more and more costly as the IPL games go. Kevon Cooper, I've already talked about, and Brad Hogg too. Siddharth Trivedi bowled 4 overs, no made and none for 30. He was wicketless today. And Faf du Plessis, very rightly named man of the match. So that is as far as that match is concerned. Now we shift the attention to a very interesting match. This was a match which was happening between Delhi Daredevils and the Pune Warriors. It was played at the Firozshah Kotla in Delhi, and it was Delhi Daredevils winning the toss, electing to bat. As you know, Delhi Daredevils, it was Delhi Daredevils who won the toss and elected to field. So Pune Warriors were put in first, and Pune Warriors, as you know, Today, Robin Uthappa was dismissed early. Mon Markel took his wicket. But today, the captain Sourav Ganguly, the Pune Warriors, and he was the hero today. He was the one who took the cake today. He not only scored 41 of 35 balls with 5 fours and 1 6, and he also captured 2 wickets. He was running in with a lot of, I would say, really running in very briskly. He bowled 4 overs, no maiden, 27 runs and 2 wickets, and the wicket which really perked him up was Kevin Pietersen. Kevin Pietersen, of the very first ball that Sourav Ganguly bowled in this particular match, Kevin Pietersen was castled as the ball kept low. He was dismissed there, and Sourav Ganguly, as you know, I mean, he really rewinded to 2002 when he took his shirt off at the Lord's Stadium when India won. But well, he didn't do anything of that sort this time. But what he did was he took the whole round of the stadium. His hands were raised and he was running all over the stadium. And what a feeling it would have been for Sourav Ganguly. So Sourav Ganguly, what one sees is that he's playing the cricket with the same passion that he had before. I mean, it was a marvelous performance. He was the man of the match today, and he himself made 41 of 35 balls. So it was a total contribution from Sourav Ganguly. He also took some catches, and that really helped the Pune Warriors actually win the match. And Delhi Daredevils, remember one thing, that Delhi Daredevils have been performing very well in IPL 2012. They have a very good batting lineup, but today that batting lineup couldn't come to the party. Well, just looking at the Pune Warriors innings, so 10 to him, but Jesse Ryder was the man who really helped the Pune Warriors to a score of 192 for 3. And today, Jesse Ryder was very aggressive. He had 86 runs of just 58 deliveries, 7 fours and 4 sixes. He thumped the spinners. He also went after Mon Markel. Now, Mon Markel has been bowling very well, as you know, but today Mon Markel was taken to the cleaners, especially by Jesse Ryder, even though Mon Markel had some very good figures to show, 3 wickets for 50 runs. So he made 86 of 58 balls. Sourav Ganguly also hit a 6 and 5 fours in a very good knock of 41 of 35 balls. And Stephen Smith, as usual, as you know, he has been paying a lot of cameos, today chimed in with an unbeaten 34 of just 13 deliveries, 4 fours and 2 sixes. To his credit, and in fact deposited Shahbaz Nadeem twice over the fence for sixes. And Angelo Matthews was not out on 6. The score was 192 for 3 for Pune Warriors. Irfan Pathan, 4 overs, 1 maiden, none for 25. Nadeem today got taken for runs. He has been very impressive in IPL 2012, but today was an off day for Shahbaz Nadeem. 4 overs, got carted for 44. 3 for 50 for Moni Markel. Umesh Yadav, 4 overs, gave away 29 runs. Kevin Pietersen bowled 2 overs for 21. Virendra Sehwag bowled 1 over for 9 runs. And Yogesh Nagar bowled 1 over, no maiden, none for 10 runs. As far as Delhi Daredevils innings were concerned, that is something. It all started with Mahela Jayawardene and Virendra Sehwag opening the innings. Mahela Jayawardene was an early victim. There was some good bowling from Alfonso Thomas and Ashish Nehra. They were not allowing much liberties, and that prompted Mahela Jayawardene to give his wicket away, as he was caught by Stephen Smith of the bowling of Alfonso Thomas for 7 of 7 balls with 1 4. And then there was a partnership which was looking dangerous because Kevin Pietersen was stroking the ball sweetly, as he was in some sublime form, as you know, is coming back on the heels of a century. And today he scored 32 runs of 23 balls. At the other end, it was the captain Virendra Sehwag, and they had taken the score to 87, and it looked like Delhi Daredevils were going to do it because the reason being, Kevin Pietersen, as you know, what a batsman he is, and Virendra Sehwag, as you know, is a real dasher. But well, let me just credit the bowling here. Murli Karthik bowled well. I thought the Pune Warriors bowlers really stuck to their task today. They didn't allow much liberties. They bowled at the right areas, and that's what really caused a struggle as far as Delhi Daredevils were concerned. This partnership was worth 87. Kevin Pietersen deposited 3 sixes and 1 4 in his knock of 32. Virendra Sehwag, as usual, he was very aggressive. He was thumping boundaries and sixes at will. But this was the time when Sourav Ganguly was introduced just at the halfway stage. And Sourav Ganguly, with the very first ball, as I said at the beginning, he struck by clean bowling Kevin Pietersen, and what a moment for Sourav Ganguly. After that, it really perked up Sourav Ganguly. Irfan Pathan was the next one, and he was also a victim of Sourav Ganguly. Jesse Ryder picked up his catch, and he was walking off 15 of 11 balls with 1 4. And suddenly the Delhi Daredevils were struggling, but they had the hope that Virendra Sehwag was there. But the pressure started building on the Delhi Daredevils team just because Sourav Ganguly took the wicket of Kevin Pietersen and then Irfan Pathan. And what happened was Murli Karthik took advantage of that. and cotton bowled Virendra Sehwag for 57 of 32 balls with 5 fours and 4 sixes. Ross Taylor, on whom hopes would have been, they would have definitely relied on him, but unfortunately he was out for 12. Alfonso Thomas came in and bowled a very good second spell when he took up the wickets of Ross Taylor for 12 of 13 balls with 1 4. Pawan Negi was out for 8. Yogesh Nagar the other day scored well. He was gone of the bowling of Alfonso Thomas for 24 of 19 balls. And even though Naman Oja was there and Moni Morkel was there, the task became very, very steep for them. It was the last over, in fact, and they had to get a lot of runs, probably 20 odd runs still to get. But what they finished with was 172 for 7. And I thought this was an upset, not an upset, but a wonderful performance from the Pune Warriors. One has to credit Saurav Ganguly for doing this, not only as a captain. He was over there. He was looking at the fielding. He was prodding the bowlers, and that was very good to see. And he himself led by example, and that is what a captain has to do. It's a real captain performance from Saurav Ganguly, and that would really perk him up. So Naman Oja was not out on 11, and one would have expected that Naman Oja could have done something because he's an aggressive batsman, but in the end Delhi Daredevils finished 20 runs short of the target. Bowling figures, Alfonso Thomas was very, very impressive right at the beginning, giving the breakthrough, getting the wicket mileage over there, coming in and then dismissing Ross Taylor, very important wicket. 4 overs no maiden, 3 for 22 for Alfonso Thomas. Ashish Nara, 4 overs no maiden, none for 26, bowled well today after a long time. Murali Karthik was also bowled well, but I would say not so well, 1 for 25. His figures, Angelo Matthews was really taken for runs, 2 overs for 32. Rahul Sharma, 2 overs for 20. 1 over for 18 for Jesse Ryder, got taken for runs there. Saurav Ganguly, as I said, was the man of the match. 4 overs no maiden, 2 for 27. A capital performance from Saurav Ganguly, I thought. And well, Delhi Daredevils, as I said, in IPL 2012, they've been doing very well. But well, this was a blow for them from Pune Warriors. And Pune Warriors will be very, very confident now in IPL 2012 because I thought they have beaten strong contenders, Delhi Daredevils. I thought that they are looking strong contenders for IPL 2012. So Pune Warriors should be really having, they should be having their tails up here, I suppose. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the Cricket Happening show for today. So tomorrow, keep an eye. There are 2 more matches coming in. It is between Mumbai Indians and Kings 11 Punjab, and 1 more match. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the Cricket Happening show for today. Thanks for your patience, and see you all tomorrow. Thank you.